The observation deck of the Vrak's hunting vessel hummed with the low growl of predatory anticipation. Hadley stood at the viewport, her human frame dwarfed by the towering figures of the Vrak's warriors surrounding her. Their Katurnus armor gleamed under the ship's amber lighting, and their mandibles clicked in a rhythm she'd learned to interpret over the past solar cycle. Excitement mixed with bloodlust. Another raid, Hadley muttered, watching the merchant convoy drift closer on the view screen beside her. A young Vrax barely past his molting season crouched low. Ashton, the name Hadley had given him because his actual designation contained frequencies human vocal cords couldn't reproduce, tilted his angular head. His 4 eyes blinked in sequence, a sign of confusion she'd come to recognize. "Why do you stay, Hadley?" Ashton asked, his translator, Collar, rendering his words into flat, emotionless English. But Hadley had learned to hear the genuine curiosity beneath. The question hung in the air as the war chief, Ashton's father, bellowed orders. The Vrak's crew scattered to their stations, claws scraping against metal floors, preparing to board the defenseless traders below. Hadley didn't answer immediately. How could she explain to a predator species one that had never known mercy, that celebrated the hunt above all else, why a human would stay among them? "I'll tell you," she said finally. "But first, watch what happens next." The boarding party launched. Hadley had seen this dance a dozen times. The Vraks would tear through the merchant ship's hull, overwhelm any resistance, and claim their prize. But this time, something was different. "Chief," one of the raiders' voices crackled over the com. "There are younglings aboard." Carvathi younglings, a collective hiss rippled through the bridge. The Carvathi were a prey species, herbivorous and peaceful, their children helpless for years after hatching. "Leave them," the war chief commanded. "Take the cargo only." Ashton's mandibles spread wide in shock. "Father has never shown mercy before." "No," Hadley agreed, pulling up a data slate. "Not until 3 months ago." She showed him the record. The incident with the Teleron colony ship. The Vraks had boarded it, expecting another easy raid, but found it filled with refugees fleeing a solar disaster. Hadley had been there, newly captured, still defiant. She'd stepped between the war chief's claws and a cluster of terrified Teleron children. "Your kind takes," she'd said that day, "but humans, we protect, even when it costs us." The war chief could have killed her then. Should have, by Vrak's custom. Instead, he'd paused, studying this strange creature who offered her own life for beings not even of her species. He'd spared the all of them. "You changed them," Ashton whispered, scrolling through the subsequent reports. Raids that ended without casualties. Cargo taken, but crews left unharmed. The Vrak's hunting vessels slowly, almost imperceptibly, becoming something else. "I didn't change them," Hadley corrected. "I reminded them that strength isn't just about taking, it's about choosing what to do with your power." The boarding party returned with crates of supplies, but no prisoners, no trophies. The war chief strode to where Hadley and Ashton stood. "The young," Hadley asked. "Safe. Their ship is damaged but repairable. We left them extra provisions." The massive predator's eyes fixed on her. "You have made us weak, human." "No," Hadley said firmly. "I've made you more than predators. I've made you people." The war chief's mandibles clicked a sound Hadley now recognized as laughter. Perhaps he turned to his son. "Ashton, you will take first watch with the human. Learn from her." As the chief lumbered away, Ashton settled beside Hadley, his dangerous frame somehow seeming smaller, younger. "Why do you stay?" he asked again. "You could have escaped many times. The Teleron ship would have taken you. The Carvathi would grant you passage. Why remain with predators?" Hadley looked out at the stars, at the vast darkness punctuated by distant lights. Out there, humanity thrived, her people, her civilization, probably searching for her even now. She could have gone home. "Do you know what humans are famous for in the galaxy?" she asked. Ashton's translator hummed as he processed the question. "Stubbornness, adaptability, pack bonding with ... everything." A smile tugged at Hadley's lips. "That last one, we bond, Ashton, with our pets, our machines, our ideas. And sometimes, with young predators who ask questions their elders never thought to ask." She placed a hand on his armored carapace, feeling the warmth beneath. "You asked me once what fear smelled like. Remember?" "Yes, Father told me humans reek of fear. I told you it smells like possibility the moment before you choose courage. You've been choosing courage, Ashton. Every time you question a raid, every time you hesitate before violence, every time you ask why instead of just how. But why does that make you stay?" Hadley met his multiple eyes, each one reflecting her small form. "Because you need me, not humanity, not my species. You need someone to show you that claws can be sheathed, that strength can protect instead of destroy, that predators can choose mercy. She gestured to the bridge around them. Your father's crew respects him more now than when they feared him. Your raids are more successful because merchants don't fight to the death against enemies who might show mercy. You're becoming legends, the honorable Vraks, the predators with principles. Ashton was quiet for a long moment. Then, and when we no longer need you, then I'll go home, Hadley said simply. But I don't think that day is coming soon. Change is slow, especially for a species that's hunted for 100,000 years. You'll need guidance. You'll need someone to catch you when you slip, to celebrate when you succeed. You will stay, for me, for you, for your father, for the cubs being born now who'll grow up in a Vraks culture that knows honor as well as hunger. She smiled. That's what humans do, Ashton. We see potential in the most unlikely places. We stay when staying is hard. We believe in redemption. The young Vraks stood slowly, his full height dwarfing her again. But when he looked down, there was something new in his eyes, not the predatory hunger she'd first seen, but something warmer, something almost human. Then we will try not to disappoint you, Hadley Human. You won't, she said with certainty, because you're already becoming more than you were. And that, my friend, is the most human thing of all, choosing to be better. Outside the viewport, the Karvathi ship limped away toward safety, its younglings secure, and on the Vraks hunting vessel, a human and a predator stood watch together. Proof that the galaxy's most dangerous species wasn't the one with the sharpest claws, but the one with the biggest heart. End.